everybody, welcome back. As you can tell by the thumbnail and the title of today's video, we are going to talk about, I am going to demo and I'm going to swatch out for you the re-release of the Too Faced Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette. So stick around and we'll get into it. So a little bit of a backstory about me and the obsession I have for this palette. I am not one who likes to blindly purchase things and wait for them to come in. So I'm not really too much of a person who likes to buy something online, which is why I didn't get the chocolate chip palette, because I haven't been able to see it and swatch it yet. So when the Sweet Peach palette first came out, I figured I would have plenty of time, like most of us did, to just go to Ulta or Sephora, casually glance around it, swatch it all out on my arm, walk around the store, and then go ahead and purchase it. I know just by looking at the shades and everything that this is definitely a me palette. It's definitely me colors, really warm, kind of a toasty type palette, if you will. But by the time I got into stores and I got a chance to go in and look at it, it was gone. Wiped out of my area completely. So upset. So upset. But then when Jared announced that they were going to make it a permanent part of the line and that it would be coming back, that it would just take quite some time for them to be able to get the factory time to remake it again, I was like, yes. So I have been dying and waiting for this. And then of course when I heard that there was going to be a pre-release, I was like, yes, I'm going to hop on this. I am going to purchase this. So got on TooFaced.com, was number 15,888, waiting in line to even get to the website to purchase it. I just kept saying, please say they have 15,889 pallets. That's all I'm asking for. Sat in virtual line for 1 hour. So I was overjoyed when I was able to get my hands on one of the pre-release palettes. Now, they were releasing the entire collection pre-sale, but again, like I said, I like to go in and swatch it. So the only thing I purchased was the palette itself. Currently, Too Faced has free shipping on their website, so it was, it was perfect. Plus you get samples and everything else, but yes, this shipped for free, came to my house within a couple of days, so I've had this for about 4 or 5 days now to play around with it. Here's what the back of the carton looks like. It shows you all of the colors, of course, that are included and all the information. So here is our pretty palette. Is this not gorgeous? It's got this peachy pinky ombre effect on it with our little Sweet Peach logo down there. It is the exact same size as your other Too Faced palettes. Like this is the chocolate bonbons palette, the original chocolate bar. So they're all the same size. This one has the cute little peaches embossed on it, just like the chocolate bonbons has the little heart shapes embossed on it. So with the chocolate bonbons palette, you have these cute little heart shapes in here, and then you have your two highlight shades that are included with it as well. Also the same with the original chocolate bar, how it's kind of embossed and it looks like a Hershey's candy bar or something. And then again in there, 16 shades with your two highlight shades, your two larger ones in the same place. The Sweet Peach palette, however, like the chocolate bar, has square pans, not little like peach shaped pans, but it does come with 16 shadows. So you're not getting those two large highlight shadows anymore. You're getting an extra 2 shades, which I appreciate that, because even though these are, beautiful highlight shades in here, I've never used them for like a cheek highlight ever. I've only ever just used them as shadow. So for me, it's like, okay, I get this big one and this big one, but I appreciate getting 2 additional shadows when I know I'm not going to use any of them for highlight anyway. So in here you are getting, like I said, the 16 shades. You're getting a mix of matte, shimmer. Some of them have some glitter in it, but nothing like huge chunky glitter. It's mostly microfine particles of glitter, some satin finishes, and it's just all around gorgeous. And it smells... it smells so good. It does not smell like a peach you would eat. It smells like things that are scented with peach scent. So like a candle, a lotion, a hand soap, something like that. You know how it has that real sweetie, peach scent? That's what this contains as well, but I love that. So now I'm going to go through row by row. I'm going to throw up some swatch for you, tell you the names of the colors. We're just going to go left to right, top to bottom. So here we go. Starting off with our first row, we have White Peach, luscious, just peachy, bless her heart, tempting, and charmed, I'm sure. Now your mattes up on this top row are white, peach, and charmed, I'm sure. The rest in between are a mix of shimmer. This one, luscious, is almost bordering on a metallic. See, that's super, oh, beautiful, beautiful shiny one there. Bless her heart a little bit too, but it's like an olive green type of metallic there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So now moving on, we're going to go down to our second row. In this row, we have Nectar, Cobbler, Candied Peach, Bellini, Peach Pit, and Delectable. So your matte in this one is Delectable, and that's even kind of bordering, well, it's pretty much a matte. It kind of feels a little satiny though. It is, this is it right here. It's going to take some building up to get to this, you know, purple that you see in the pan. But, I mean, if you know anything about eyeshadows and you've used lots of them, purple eyeshadows are very hard to make. And you very seldom ever find one that you don't have to build and build to get it to work, because they're just harder to make and they never come full on. Moving on to our last row, we have Peaches and Cream, Georgia, Caramelized, Puree, Summer Yum, and Talk Derby to Me. Now this row contains your most matte shades. Your matte shades in here are Peaches and Cream, Georgia, Puree, and Summer Yum, which that's a mean money color right there. That is, again, our 18 shades there. So for the eye look I did today, I actually did something that I've never done this before, and I thought, hey, why not? Let's give this a go. And you know that each Too Faced eyeshadow palette that you purchase comes with like one of these little cards, and it has like 3 eye looks that you can try out. You know, shows you the eye looks and then gives you like the instructions on the back. And I said, hey, let's play. So I went ahead and I did this Peaches and Cream look with just a little bit of a twist. So how I applied this, and I'll throw the demo in here, is I did just what it says. I went ahead and I took Peaches and Cream, took that from lid all the way up to the brow bone, just filled in the whole space. Then I went ahead and I took Georgia and put that in the crease and transition area, also using a fluffy, creasy blending brush. Then I went ahead and I moved on to Caramelize, which is actually step 2, but I like to do 3, then 2. Step 2 was Caramelized. I took that and I pressed that all over on the lid just using a flat shading brush, and then went back in, did a little bit more blending, of course, because you have to blend, blend, blend. Then I went ahead and decided to go ahead and add a little bit of Charmed, I'm sure, in the outer corner using another smaller type blending brush I had, just to help deepen things up back there and to help anchor that in. Then I went ahead and took a little bit of Luscious and popped that on the inner corner of my eye, and whoa, did that pop things there. Then I went ahead and took a little bit more of the Caramelized on a flat definer brush, drug that just across the lash line, and then took my smoky liner pencil brush and dipped back into Georgia again, just to kind of help smudge that out and define it. And then this was the finished look that I got. So it's just a pretty easy eye look. I enjoyed it a lot though. I mean, it's just kind of more of a natural eye look, like an everyday one. And I do like it. I think it's beautiful. I mean, these are Too Faced shadows. They practically, you know, I mean, they just blend so well on your eyes. The pigmentation is definitely there. The quality is there. I will have to say with some of the mattes, like Charmed, I'm sure, you're definitely going to want to tap your brush, because you're going to kick up some when you tap your brush into there. Still super heavily pigmented, but it does kick up a lot of product when you put it in there. Caramelized, that kicked up a tiny bit, but not too much, because that's pretty much a shimmery metallic, so not as much. But yeah, Charmed, I'm sure, Summer Yum, and Puree are definitely going to kick up a little bit when you tap your brush into those, because those are really thick, rich, pigmented mattes. And those tend to do that whenever you dip your brush into those. My Anastasia palette, they all kick up. So, and it's still a fabulous palette. So that doesn't mean much there. Okay, details on the palette and when it's coming out if you want to get your hands on one. It's $49, which is the average price of the Too Faced bar palette. All of the chocolate bars were $49 each, so is this one. So the deals on when they're coming out. Today it launches on Too Faced website along with the whole collection, including the blushes, the highlight trio, and the peach luscious lip glosses. Those all drop today on toofaced.com. Tomorrow, the entire collection goes to both Sephora and Ulta.com. So you can get those on both those .coms. And then it will be in Sephora stores on December 26th and in Ulta stores on January 5th. But other than that, do I think this palette is worth it? Yes. Was it worth all of the hype that everybody went through? I don't know if it was hype worthy in that perspective. But the fact that this is a fabulous palette and that I don't know if they were only going to make it limited edition or if it was always going to be permanent and they wanted to make it limited edition just for, you know, marketing tactics. I mean, kudos to them for that because it worked. But yes, this palette, it's fabulous. It's Too Faced quality through and throughout. It definitely screams peach to me. A lot of people say, oh, there's only like 2 peach shades. Well, but these other ones are varying shades with peach in them. So it is a peach palette. And I say if you want it, get it because it's fabulous and I don't think you'll be disappointed. Now, on a housekeeping note, I did want to say again, congratulations to the winners that won my giveaway prizes. I did not make it out to the post office today. So the next time I'll be able to go is Friday because I'm working throughout, you know, the rest of the week. I won't be able to get to the post office to mail your gifts, but I'm sure you'll still get them in time before Christmas. I'm going to send them priority on Friday. Now, I did want to say though that in the last video that I uploaded announcing the winners, that Eileen MCC Makeup never contacted me. I did go ahead and correct the description box, but I did pick another winner, have already contacted and been in contact with them, and that was Angela Zimski. So she is the other winner. So her and Amy Romo, I will be shipping your gifts out to you on Friday, so be on the lookout for that. As always, I want to thank you for spending some time with me today. Stay tuned. I do plan on doing another giveaway after the first of the year, just kind of a, you know, New Year's type of giveaway. So make sure that you stay with me, stay subscribed so that you don't miss out on that. Give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.